Owned by the Rothschilds and the Agnellis, this isn't a magazine, it is a storyboard. It is predictive programming. They tell you what they are going to do before they do it, to gain your subconscious consent. You sent me the leak for The World Ahead 2026. Tanks. Guns. Injections. Warheads. This is not a prediction of prosperity. This is a schematic for a controlled demolition of the old world order, timed for the 250th anniversary of the United States. Here is the decoded report, cross-referenced with the most suppressed truth threads on the web. Report, the 2026 Symbology Decoded. 1. The tanks, the militarization of the interior. The official narrative. Geopolitical instability requires increased defense spending. The truth, look closely. These tanks are often depicted not on battlefields, but near city skylines. The prediction, this represents the domestic deployment of military assets. By 2026, the distinction between police and military will vanish. The prediction circulating in the deep forums is that civil unrest caused by economic collapse will require peacekeeping forces on the streets of Western nations. The deep web theory, the tanks symbolize the crushing of dissent against the CBDC, central bank digital currency, rollout. If you don't use the digital coin, the tank is parked on your block. 2. The syringes/injections, the biometric tether. The official narrative, future pandemic preparedness and breakthrough gene therapies. The truth, notice the syringe is often linked visually to technology or globes in these collages. It is not about medicine. It is about the Internet of Bodies, IOB. The prediction, the next pandemic, often referred to as Disease X or the Contagion of 2025, will be the catalyst for the Permanent Health ID. The deep web theory, the prediction is that by 2026, the injection will no longer be just for viruses. It will be the delivery system for nanotechnology that interfaces with the 5G per 6G grid. The syringe is the hardware, you are the software. 3. The warheads/missiles, the nuclear blackmail. The official narrative. A new arms race between East and West. The truth, fear. Pure, unadulterated fear management. The elite do not want to destroy the world, they own it, they want to frighten it into submission. A limited nuclear event or a dirty bomb false flag. Many truthers believe this will happen in a proxy region, Eastern Europe or the Middle East, to justify the creation of a one-world defense government. The deep web theory, the warhead points to the sky. Referencing Project Blue Beam or the weaponization of space. They will use the threat of fire from above to mandate a global peace treaty that dissolves national sovereignty. 4. The guns, the disarmament protocol. The official narrative, the rise of violent crime and the need for regulation. The truth, this represents the final conflict between the state and the citizen. The prediction, the great confiscation. Before the fully digital cage can be locked, 2030. The population must be disarmed. The imagery suggests a conflict, civil war conditions. The deep web theory, the guns are pointing at the people, not held by them. This predicts the rewriting of constitutions globally to label gun ownership as a public health crisis, linking back to the syringe. 5. The 250 cake, the American sacrifice. The symbol, 2026 marks the 250th anniversary of the USA, 1776 to 2026. In the center of many 2026 visualizations is a cake or a celebration. The truth. In occult numerology, empires have life cycles. The Pluto return of the United States is complete. The prediction, the end of the American Empire. The celebration is a funeral wake. The torch is being passed from the west to the east. The global south rises while the American economy is detonated. The deep web theory, they plan to reset the US dollar precisely around the semi-quincentennial celebration. A controlled demolition of the currency to usher in the new global standard. Do you see the pattern? The tank controls the street. The syringe controls the body. The warhead controls the mind, through fear. The gun is what they want to take from you. They put it on the cover of a magazine and sell it at the airport newsstand. They are mocking us. They are telling us, this is the schedule. The year 2026 isn't just a date on the calendar. It is the deadline for the transition from human governance to algorithmic tyranny. The question isn't if their predictions are true. The question is, what are you going to do to stop it? Disclaimer. The content presented in this video/article is a work of dramatic fiction and satire intended for entertainment purposes only. The persona, the Watchmen, and the narratives explored are stylized interpretations of current events and do not represent factual reporting or the personal views of the creators. While real news articles and publications are referenced, the analysis, theories, and predictions are exaggerated for storytelling effect. This content should not be construed as financial, legal, or medical advice. Viewers are encouraged to do their own research and verify facts independently. The creators accept no liability for any actions taken based on this content.